As you can hear, this ukulele is severely out of tune. So today's video is about tuning the ukulele and the important points that you need to remember while you're tuning. First things first, it's best to get a tuner. This snark tuner is a great tuner to put on your headstock, and you can just leave it there and turn it on and off as needed. The next thing about tuning is you must do continual plucking. Keep plucking the string over and over and over again. That way, while you're turning the tuners, which are right here, you will hear the sound change as you turn it one direction or the other. Now this first one on the top string, the fourth string, we're going to start on the fourth string on the top, needs to be tuned to a G. So we're looking for a G on the tuner as we pluck. And it says G sharp, which is not what we want. It's too tight. So we're going to loosen that until it just says G. That's the first step. The next step is to always go past the blue line so that it's just a little bit of red, and then always tune up. Always tune up till you have just red and blue. That G is in tune. The next string down is your C string. You want the C to show on the display. When you pluck it, it's a B. C comes after B. It needs to be tightened, and that's this string here, this tuner for this string. So tighten it until it says C. Now it says C, but we want it to say C along with the blue line. So keep plucking, just keep plucking until it's red and blue only, and you're finished with the C string. The next string is the E string. Keep plucking the E string until you get an E only. This one says D sharp. We have to go up to the E. The other thing that's important to keep in mind is that you use small turns. You don't want to crank real fast. You could pop a string or go past the note you're trying to reach. So we're trying to get to an E. There's the E. We're tuning up to the E. So it's just an E with all red, and a little bit of blue. All red and the blue by itself. And just a little tweak, small turns, and there we go. The last string is the G string. Actually, it's the A string. And the A string, you want to make sure you're plucking the bottom one. It's very easy to be plucking a string and accidentally turning the wrong tuner, and it gets the other strings out of tune. So find the right string, the A string, and continuous plucking. Find the right tuner. Now this A is really sharp. That means the string is too tight. So we're going to loosen it until that blue line goes away. And now it's just red. So we're going to slowly tighten it up until it's just red and blue. Just red and blue. All right, just a last check. We should have the top string G. The next string down, the third string is C. Next string number 2 is E. And then the last string is the A string. And that's how you tune a ukulele. Make sure that you always use small turns, continuous plucking. Make sure you're on the right string, and always tune up to the pitch that you're trying to reach. Hope that helps.